Hey guys, this is another part of the Wilderness Trade Blanket Challenge. We actually had the week off, but I've enjoyed doing something every week, so I decided I would go ahead and do another trap this week. I apologize for the car noise. I'm not too far north of town, and the highway runs right behind here, so you'll probably hear some cars. But got to pick the kids up in an hour or so I thought I would do this real quick while I had the time. I'm going to go ahead and collect everything that I'm going to need for it, and then I'll get back with you once I have it all squared away and kind of go over some of the pieces. Alright, what we have here is just a very large patch of rose hips, a wild rose. So I'm going to collect a little bit of this for the trap set. Alright, so I have everything together for this second spring snare. I want to go over each piece and then I'll set it up and then get a video of it going off. But first piece I have is the crossbar. This will all make sense when it's set up, but basically all I did was carve two saddles, stick them together, and then bind them with some bank line. Bank line is something that I always keep in my haversack, so I felt comfortable using it today. Aside from that, there's going to be the cross piece to the trigger. This piece will sit across from here. Underneath that, this will be the actual trigger stick. This piece here will be set up across that crossbar, and then the noose piece will go out across there. I'll trim everything down so that it fits, set it up, and then I'll get a video of it set up and then trigger it. For bait, I'd collected some rose hips, so we're going to use that as our bait. Where we're at, I've seen a lot of small game out here even today. We're right along a tree line that runs along the edge of this lake. Ideally, I would set this up inside the tree line, but for the sake of being able to video it and see what's going on, I just stepped outside the tree line. But like I said, ideally it would be back right behind me in those trees. So let me get it set up and we'll go from there. So here's the trap set up. The spring portion of it runs up this piece of bank line to the tree. Comes down to the trigger stick, and the trigger stick ties into the bait stick back here. Bait stick runs up against the support. It's hard to see because it's black bank line, but there's the noose, and it's baited with a little bit of rose hips. And the way that it would work is the animal comes in, starts eating the rose hips, and then there it hangs. Well, that's it. Thanks for checking out the video. It's another component of the Wilderness Trade Blanket Challenge. I know this one wasn't mandatory, but I wanted to fill the week that we had off with something. So, appreciate the guys over there, the admins at Wilderness Trade Blanket, putting this on. It's been a lot of fun. So next week they should have a whole new challenge for us, and I'm looking forward to it. So we'll see you guys in.